Catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a matching. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Gator. 54. 80 weapon.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Check.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the 31-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
22 jet bomber.
Now a first carry for their fullback. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, Lawrence. And he's got his man on the out route. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Here we go with Williams. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 28-yard line.
Check out. 5, 622.
Switch up, switch up. What? Twist.
540. Easy, alert, alert.
On first down, Muhammad. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Rush the whip. Say, alive. Patsy. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
On second down, Muhammad. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down.
Almost 2 yards. And it's third down.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
Hey, box truck. Under 10. 10. 11. Watch the safety creep.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check out. 5, 9 minutes. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Cross. Hey, team 6. We got double up.
Hey, Mike 20. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Throwing on third down, Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
You know, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because
the Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It was Breland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the run.
Let's go.
2nd and 15. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. 22 yards there, a first down.
On the ready.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On first down, Lawrence going for it all. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Cut. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Hey, Charlie. Big River.
Throwing again, Lawrence. And that's complete to Cooks. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's the fullback. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And I want to give the big guy some credit because he deserves it, but where was the defense there? Because he's not a burner.
I think they fooled him big time by handing him the football. It's not normal for him to touch it very often on a running play. I think the defense was just ill-prepared for that eventuality.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And taking a gander at the NFL scoreboard in Minneapolis. Early on, it's the Vikings in the driver's seat. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Hey, Haywood!
Mike 20. Here I come. Hey, Mike. Strong right. 20. Pick me up. Here we go. Tighten up.
On 2nd and 9. Luck. Open man is Howard, the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Line 40.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First down, Patriots.
Let go. 12. Get that ball. Hey, check. 11Z.
Hey, exit.
Check. Go back. We got motion. Back up.
On 1st and 10, Locke. That's caught by Howard. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Here we go. 70, Indy. Hey, Sam off. Hey, Orville.
Stop me along. Check nickel.
Go.
54, Mike. Watch the run. Mike 5-4.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That ball complete to Isabella. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Check, check. Lucky.
They'll run for it with Spiller. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just a game. Three, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down.
First down, New England.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
64.
This is Spiller. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Here's Spiller, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
New England on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. And he finds Howard complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
We ain't giving them nothing to touch. General West.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Rush it.
Rock it.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Yes.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, baby.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Yeah, baby.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season.
Check safety.
Go out.
36.
Go. Motion.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Hey, high 7. Check 13.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And the penalty makes this a much more manageable 3rd down, 3rd and 2.
Get that quarterback, D. Hey, Delta. Get that quarterback.
Kill.
Look at me. Zipper.
54. Mike 54. All day.
Ready?
They'll set up a throw. This one caught by Isabella. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Check. Hey.
And again this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
6-6, pull it high.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Ready? 360 yours. Hey, lock it. Kill. Hey, Alpha. Check 3. Recon, 132 fighter. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Look at me. Go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. O.J. Howard, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7.
14, Patriots 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 40.
Check Mike 27. Hey! Mike 27. Now.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go, fellas.
So, flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Hey, team 6.
Mike's by 4.
Topper.
Hey, let's get there. Check 3.
Check over.
A final shot before break. Lawrence looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Paris Campbell. Incomplete. It's second and goal at the 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
I'm coming.
Bravo.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Get it.
The final shot before break. Lawrence. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. Wiggles free.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
Well, they always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Leo! Hey, dude! Shoot! Now!
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Here we go.
2nd and 5. He's going to fire one deep left side. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Mike 20. I got one.
Now back to throw. Able to find Isabella. And a loose football. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Set, ready? 50, plant. 54. Pilot, 64, weak. Hard. Hey, Charlie. Go. Shoot.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Check. Crunch. Look at me. Zipper. Go now.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end.
Hey, Haywood!
Mike 20. Get in the weight room.
Hey, exit.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
X3, 218, chop it. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Check. Hey, check 24. Watch 20.
Hey.
Switch.
And to give this time to the tailback. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 20.
Now.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. They'll look to throw here. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Bang, bang, bang.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Yo, 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 go, go.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands.
On third down, here's Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he finds McLaurin. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
6-6, pull it high. Shoot.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth.
Recon, 132 fires,
They run it again with Williams. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Dietrich Wise Jr., he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
High 7.
Looking to throw on second down, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Touchdown, Colts. The kicker on for the point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point safely through, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Again, they run it with Spiller. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. New England on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
No. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Watch the safety creep. He's coming. We got double up.
Get it.
Now Spiller. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Right. Go. Hey, Delta.
Everyone, Mike 20.
Pilot, 64. Weak.
Hey, it's just me and you.
Hey, Alpha. Gone.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Fire.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Kill.
General West. Hit.
Off the play fake. Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. On 4th down, Lawrence. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. There with the tackle, Dietrich Wise Jr. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. 2nd and 9 now. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Well, I think the Colts got this. They did. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. They'll try and run with their fullback. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
30 base.
And now a carry here for their fullback. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guys. Defensively, kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you. And a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
We want it. Come to now. Hey, wahoo! Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
To throw on 3rd down, Lawrence. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was that.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us.
There he goes left side, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season, and the Patriots get a score closer. The extra point up and good, and that will get them one closer. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go. Let's go.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Lee Griffin. Lee Griffin.
From the gun, Lawrence. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
A handoff to Spiller to begin the drive. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. 2nd and 3. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Check, hey, lock it. Let's go.
Now a handoff looking right. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down?
Check, check. Lucky. Check 50.
Look at me. Go. Get it.
Again on the ground, again it's Spiller. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here.